Hello, everybody. Here for round one. We have decent start. We can run out the Fathom Seer. If he's playing mono red, we can do stuff with the double black mana, which is what we really need to have. Draw most of our lands. We can just make a Jace. We have a Muldrifter too, so we won't mulligan, especially because we are on the draw. Good. We can always just play out the Fathom Seer as a 2/2. And then the following turn we can flip it to draw some cards. If we need to, we can always use the Muldrifter for its evoked cost. I think I'll play a Swamp just in case we get lucky and hit a Swamp on our turn. If we don't hit a Swamp, it's kind of awkward having these two. Oh, he doesn't have anything? Or is he doing it in a second main? Oh, okay. So makes my awkwardness a lot less. We get a Swamp. Target player sacks a creature. Well, let's cast that with the kicker. And make him sack that because we are very heavy black deck, so it makes our life a lot easier not having to stare down something with protection from black. Alright, so we get to make black or blue mana, which is good for him. Hypnotic Spectre is a very good draw, I think. But we'll run out the island and we'll swing in first. Maybe he'll want to use his removal on the Gatekeeper. No luck. Alright, well, let's tap like that. Something he probably has to deal with pretty quickly before he starts taking a bunch of damage and discarding a bunch of cards. Yeah, that's what I figured. And I will not copy it because I can't. Sweet. And I have very little non-basic lands, so that card doesn't do much for him. Let's get in for another 2. Hit a land and I'm very happy. I have removal. Do I want to leave up the removal or do I just want to run out of Fathom Seer? Let's just run out the morph creature. If I hit an island, I might want to like play Jace, then bounce the island or replay an island or something like that. Yeah, we'll play that face down. And we'll leave up the mysterious 1 black mana that we left up before. Alright, what's he have now? Basalt Monolith. Okay. So next turn he'll have a billion mana. But for this turn, I get to get in for 4, get him to 12. Then do I go Moloku? If I play out Moloku, next turn I can flicker the island and play out Jace. So yeah, I like the Moloku then. This is where it gets pathed, and then I get... Oh, Mana Tithe? Oh, geez. Sure, buddy. I did not see Mana Tithe coming. Mostly because I don't think it's that good. But it's like stymied hopes in the current format in Limited. You don't exactly know what's going to happen, but... Infernal Titan. Inferno Titan, rather. Alright, you get to kill one of my creatures. I'm assuming it's the face down one. And that is fine. Alright. Well, I'm gonna kill that, and then him, and then get in for 2, get him to 10. I don't think there's really a better line of play than that right now. Let's see. Wildfire and Pillage. Alright, so not exactly the type of cards I probably wanted to get out of his hand, but they still work. One, two, three, four, 5 mana this turn. I have him down to 2 cards in hand, so. Chandra, huh? Sure. I think I'm just gonna attack him because Chandra, well, I guess he could copy something that could be really good. And that'll make him have to sack Chandra basically. And then I can play out Muldrifter and then kill Chandra next turn. Well, let's play Muldrifter first. I don't think he has anything for a colorless mana. And he already uses Mana Tithe, so. Okay, so we have Black Sun and Ancestral Vision. So we can suspend that next turn. In the meantime, we can play a Swamp, and then we can attack Gatekeeper at Chandra. That way, if he wants to use its second ability and double cast something, then he loses the Chandra for it. So, alright. So he's keeping the Chandra. Getting a Gideon. Is he gonna kill the Gatekeeper? Yep. Great. Well, I'll play it, even though the Wasteland, and then have him Wasteland it if he wants to. Or he could not, and then I get the island I've been waiting for. And finally be able to play out my Jace. But I'll go after Gideon here. That way he can 2-for-1 me with Gideon by taking out my 2 guys, but alright, so he's pinging me. So he's not going to use a second ability right now. Alright, so he's keeping Gideon alive at least. He is going to kill my Bad River. And his last card in hand is a Torch Fiend. Alright. Well, I'll play that out. Kill the Torch Fiend. It has to attack Gideon, right? Yeah, okay. Put Gideon to 2. Pass the turn. Now he's going to untap the Monolith, of course, giving himself infinite mana. He gets to blank me one more turn with Gideon. I have Black Sun Zenith in case he plays something decently large. I can't Pact of Negation though because I'm still missing the second island, and I can't Jace. Which again is just a symptom of the draft not getting me many lands that I would have enjoyed. Oh, good. Alright, so I'm beginning to think that the Pitting Needle and the... Oh, he's just gonna kill my team. Alright. Good draw. At least he gets to deal with any creatures that he does end up playing. The issue is now he gets to tap down my island permanently, which makes the rest of my stuff a lot worse. What did you draw? Taurean Mauler. Alright. I'm not going to get greedy with these two. Yep, you got it. Oh, it doesn't tap it? Sweet. Hit the island I wanted. So I can go Damnation, kill the Taurean Mauler. I can play out Jace then, and then do the little Factor Fiction. And he can't. He has to waste both. He has to waste a Johnny to kill it. That seems good. No cards in hand, no tricks on board, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll do this first. Actually, if I do that, then he can just... I don't have enough mana. I guess I'll just Damnation to deal with the Mauler, and then next turn I'll Jace. And I have Pact of Negation available for his turn. I also get to draw 3 cards next turn, so I should be able to be off to the races here. Alright. That does not untap. Artifact, target player controls, and exchange it with another one. Well, you don't have any artifacts in your graveyard, so I am not concerned by a 1/1. I'm not going to waste Pact of Negation for that. Sweet. Okay. So I have a land. I think I just play out Jace and then Factor Fiction here. Or do I click him on his draw step? One or the other. I think I like Jacing better. Yeah, you can attack the Goblin Welder and the Chandra, but that's going to happen anyways. But I did get a bunch of cards off the top of my deck. I really don't think it matters. I mean, not really using Thawing Glacier probably, so. I could just Black Sun for 1, but I think that's silly. Let's just get rid of his reflecting pool. That way he can't, just keeps his mana a little bit lower. If he has a triple white spell, he can't cast it now. It's not the best, but it works. Yeah, you got it, dude. Yeah. Let's see if he knows how to kill Jace. Yeah, he figured it out. I mean, we got a little Fact or Fiction off of it, so that's fine. Keeping an island tap doesn't do much here. So Black Sun for a creature, if he plays one that we need to deal with. We have Pact if it's another type of spell, like a Planeswalker or something. Oh, looks like he's playing something big. Baneslayer Angel, huh? Flying, first strike, lifelink, protection from demons and dragons. 1, 2, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can just Black Sun it. Either way, I'm not going to be able to play a click next turn, though. I think I'd rather save the Pact than Black Sun, because I can just deal with it like that. Oof. Alright. Yeah. Just have to kill it. The issue is he's ticking up Ajani, he's ticking up Chandra. His life totals can go up off of Ajani. I can no longer just play click and attack Ajani. So maybe that was something I should have done. But I really don't have a good way of dealing with these type of effects. Maybe I should have used Pact and Negation. No, I couldn't have. I didn't have the second blue source then. Alright, so he's going to deal me 6 and then deal me 3 more. And then have me dead next turn. Shrine of Burning Rage. Well, I mean, there's a non-zero number of things I could do, I guess, that keep me alive. Do I even want to show him the Pact? No, we'll let him have it. Yeah. How did we get back to Thawing Glacier? Did I shuffle my library somehow? It doesn't matter, though. He's got me next turn with these two, so just concede. Alright, so we saw 3 Planeswalkers out of them. So I think that's worth bringing in the... Did we not end up taking... Oh no, we took the Pithing Needle, yeah. So what don't we want against him? Guess that a Mirror Charm. I really don't know what we could have done in like the drafting portion. I know that mono red was wide open, but it's something I'm not super keen on going into. I already made a video on that, and I did fairly well with it. And it's one of my favorite decks, but I tried to go a little control-y here just to show it off. It's not a deck that I'm super good with, but at the same time, it's something that I can definitely play. But again, draft is a format that I greatly enjoy, but cube is not always perfect for me. All right. I think we want to play first. I don't think it really matters that much, and being a mana ahead seems good. This seems like a fine hand. Get to deal with creatures. If you start spamming them out, we have triple black for our gatekeepers or sinkholes or Hymn to Turok, but we'll see what happens. Alright. Suspend that. We can even get Thawing Glacier online at some point. Start fixing our mana. Night of Glory. Luckily, this doesn't care about protection. Cool. Probably should have played Thawing Glacier there and waited a turn on the Hymn, but as soon as I saw it, I wanted to play it. What we could have done is we could have went Thawing Glacier. Next turn, we could have paid 1 in the Glacier to get an island, and then just played out a land from our hand. So we could have, like, other stuff going on, but I think we just pass. We can take 3 from this here. The idea is he probably has a couple lands in hand still, and we'd rather he play 1 or 2 more of those out, and then we can just hit the end game stuff that he has in his hand with the Hymn. Alright. Play another creature, please. Grim Monolith. Okay. Oh, that'll kill a Goblin Welder, but it's not exactly what we're looking to do at the moment. Can do Black Sun for 1, kill both of those, but again, I can take 3 damage here. I think I'd rather just go Thawing Glacier, Hymn, because he only has 4 cards left, so he's probably going to try to unload something really big this turn. Oh wow, we hit Faith Feathers and Ponder? Really? Okay. Well, that's not great for us, because if he has a payload that he is looking to, like, obliterate us with, then he can still definitely have it here. Alright, we go to 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Solemn Simulacrum. Alright. So I guess he could still have something in his hand, but I think we just Black Sun for 2 here and give him a card. And then next turn we can get an island. Because I don't want to take 2, I don't want to take 5 here. So let's just do that. Next turn we get to draw a bunch of cards anyways, which is really good. for us because we get to, you know, be back up to 7 cards in hand during our next turn. Alright, so he has full America going here. Grim Monolith online, so I mean he could probably cast any spell in his deck as well as any other spell in his deck, so we'll see what he does here. Double blue, triple blue. It's 5 Tamiyo. Okay. Tapping the Glaciers. Bold choice. Alright. Well, good time for Pithing Needle to show up. Can use that to just take out Tamiyo. Can't play out the Skin Render though, because it'll kill itself. Tragic Slip, Miloku, and none of them can really do much right now, so then we just go land, Pithing Needle, and name Tamiyo. Tamiyo the Moon Sage. So now he can plus it or minus it. We're mana short for most things, so I think we just pass here. If he plays a creature, we have Damnation, Skin Render, Tragic Slip. If we hit a land that's an island, we have Vendilion Click. We can also search for an island with Thawing Glacier. Yeah, it enters the battlefield tapped, but that's still fine. Alright, so he makes a Gideon, which is annoying because, you know, it's just super hard to deal with in our deck. We used the Pithing Needle on the Tamiyo, but I still feel like that was the best choice of ours at the time. I think we're going to just Thawing Glacier, and then we're also going to click him. But we're going to miss our... so we can do this later, right? Search your library for basic land, put that into the battlefield tapped. It doesn't have any restrictions. Okay, good. So let's just click him at the end of turn. That way he can't use... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's click him on his draw. So now we get to choose a card. So if he has something really powerful, we can get rid of it. If he doesn't have anything super powerful, then, you know, we don't really care all that much about it. He's just going to Magma Jet to use one of the 2 cards. We still get the effect though. And we see a Baneslayer. So we'll put that on the bottom. Okay, what's the thing? Prevent all damage that would be dealt to it? Oh, look, a creature died this turn. Nice. That worked out well. Alright. Play out the Spectre. Crack the Glacier. Get another island out. Apparently I don't know what Thawing Glaciers does. Return Thawing Glacier to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next cleanup step. That's really weird. Oh well. I guess it's so you can't play it the same turn you use it. Because I want it to be slower? I don't really understand. So on our upkeep, tabs it. That's fine. Let's attack him because Tamiyo is currently pithed. Alright, discards a mountain. Let's play out the Thawing Glaciers and the Meloku. We'll just leave up a blue. We're probably going to just, oh. Okay. Well, got me there. But I still, if he doesn't tap down a creature, we'll have enough damage to kill Tamiyo. Okay. Bounce land, make an illusion. Sure, you got it. Don't really want to have to race Tamiyo, but can put some hurt on her. Can't use any more of their spells at the moment, which is fine. If he has a creature, I can kill it. Alright, so he's drawing 3 cards? Sure. So now I just have to hit it with a illusion. But the issue is now he has a billion mana and 4 cards in hand. I prefer if he just went creature, 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 because I can just, you know, I can kill 2 of them, but it'd be great if you just had land, 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 but that's unlikely. It's 5 mana. If you're trying to cast Infernal Titan, I suggest you tap another mana. Alright. So he gets to kill the Spectre and the Illusion. Yep. Yep. Just kill that. I can Skin Render to kill that next turn. And I'm going to pop that back to hand. Let's bounce another land. That way I can send 2 illusions at Tamiyo, so whatever the one card in his hand is, he can't deal with it. Alright, even though we have Blood Gift, I still think that the best course of action is to make sure we get to kill this before we make our attacks. And that should make sure that Tamiyo dies. Perfect. I'm going to start F6ing pretty hard here. Sure. Just going to start attacking with everything at him. And we'll run out Big Daddy Bloodgift. See what he has, because if he has something that can deal with this board. Alright, it's an Ajani. Kills Skin Render, goes up to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can just bounce 2 lands. I'll draw the extra card. This takes forever. There. Alright, we have 4 minutes to win the last game. I play so slow. Alright, so I think the deck is fine as it is. Didn't really see a lot of things that we care too much about that we can do with these other cards. So let's just run it back. Do we want to mulligan this? No. Even though we have the Future Sight, I like being able to play some control-y stuff here. Especially if he's mulliganing the 6. Being able to sinkhole him and dismember him and 2 for 1 off of a Black Sun is probably a very good thing for us here. And if we just draw Island, then we're just peachy. He's going to port me. Alright. That's fine. I'll get him next turn. He gonna port me again? He is. Kill his bluffs. 'Cause that's his only source of blue mana at the moment. Just gonna yield to that because really can't not at the moment. Shrine of Burning Rage, sure. I think I can pivot needle that later. In the meantime, I'll just pass. Solemn Simulacrum. Do I care enough about that card to counterspell it? My Pact of Negation? I don't believe that I do. It does let him get a blue mana source or a white mana source or whatever he's currently missing, but I guess I probably should have. I'm just going to spend my whole next turn killing it anyways, or killing it right now rather. And you wouldn't have the port up anyways. Alright, one-time island. Nice. Future Sight. Yield to that. Five mana. Yep. Countered. Play that. And we'll pass. Can do a big Black Sun Zenith. Basically drew a card that turn off the future sight. Most of the cards in their hand are lands, and they will be, and continue to be. So that means we can do some good stuff. Because the top of our deck is probably going to be better than whatever we have. Basalt Monolith is fine. That's fine as well. Play the Bad River. Oh my god. What is with all the land? Yeah, I think we just take 3. The Shrine's building up, but at the same time, I can Pithing Needle it if I have to. I'd rather save it for a Planeswalker or something, but if I have to do it, I have to do it. Six. Yeah, you got it. I'll take 3. Black Sun Zenithing this turn. Right? Let's just kill that way. Sunken Ruins. Make a double black. Him. Can we play the Blood Gift? We can't. Do we want the Blood Gift on top? Or do we want to shuffle it away? Let's shuffle it away. We need to get as much going as we can right now, because we are very low on time. We can make a Jace. +1 it, and then we can pass. That's the power of Future Sight right there. I just played a bunch of cards and they were all off top, so I basically drew like several cards that turn. He'll probably attack Jace for 2. If he plays out a creature or something, I can just Black Sun. I'm probably Pithing Needle the Shrine at this point because it's just super good at 7. Oh, he's coming at me. Okay. Just be a big creature. I'll take that. He's going to port my Ruins. It's fine. Empty his hand. Cool. I think we just Black Sun for 3. Play out a land. Where's Shrines? So now I can't activate it. Can Jace. Oh, that's a good choice for him. Take that. Moloku's back on top. Gonna port my Ruins again. God, just click faster. Alright, he untaps that. He's just trying to play me for time at this point, I think. Sure, sure. I'm gonna lose this because of time. That's so annoying. God. Yeah, a lot of people say I play slowly. I've heard that from comments from friends and stuff who watch the videos. No, just do it. Just do it. No. God. Ugh. Oh, it was going so well. I should have won that game. All right. Well, we didn't get the win, but we got a moral victory in knowing that we probably would have won that game uh, if we had been able to play intelligently and do things like on his upkeep when he drew the Ajani, shuffle it away, blah blah blah. Because we had just infinite card advantage. Oh well. Uh, that's how it happens when you play slowly. Hopefully I can play faster in the future to keep you guys happy, but in the meantime, I'm going to say goodbye. Enjoy the video, and I will see you in round 2.